Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt, and man, I said this a lot last time, and I'm going to say it a lot this time, but man, I think we can make a duck today. I think today's Duck Day. Got to be Duck Day. If it's not Duck Day, I don't know what today is. Got to be Duck Day. Yeah. All right, so let's just start off trying to figure out what we need more of and getting that on. Well, we need more blue chips. I don't honestly know what I was expecting. We honestly should have predicted that. Duck Day. Ah, woo! Okay. I had a thought just now, and yes, it did hurt a little bit, but that's okay. We'll get through it. Where I thought, if we do this and then change this to this, then oh wow, we've done the thing. We're gonna make green things. You heard me. Green things. Some people say green things are illegal. I think they're fine. Okay. And the bots will finish that off when they get around to it. I have a lot of faith that the bots will actually get shit done. Maybe misplaced faith, I'm not really sure, but we'll see it happen. Those are coming along quite nicely. Hello, Beardless Dane. How you doing? Welcome. Okay, so I think I want more pick stations. Honestly enough, I thought I wanted more drop stations, but the number of drop stations I have is perfectly fine. Do this, then haha, we make more thing. Free delivery. Oh yeah, we need to change that as well. That would be a mistake. Okay. Uh, Please tell me these aren't wrong in every other place that we have these. Oh, that's the awkward moment. Oh, I didn't want on logistics. I wanted on product. Who's that? No, they're fine. It's just that one was weird. Okay. Phew. A little worried there. Ah. Okay, so those bots are making that. We'll get another uranium mine going very soon. We've got this oil that we need to oil this up. You know what I mean? Oil going. Never have too much oil. That's the American philosophy, from what I understand. Okay. Make them somewhat quickly. Always nice to just connect things real quick. Just really slapdash, really hazardous. You know, if someone's life was depending on this factory being designed well, they'd be dead. That got dark immediately. I'm sorry, but it's true. We all know it's true, so let's not beat around the bush and pretend it's not true. I'm sick of it having to act like, everyone would live in this factory and acting like that's normal, because it's not. Beta around bush, exactly. The beta ray bill, except completely different. There is no water here. There could have been, but I think no, there was no water here. Okay, and I would like to do this. To really get as much oil plugged in. So sad to watch the VOD and not see a duck. Ah, I know, right? As I said, never bet on Seif. Bet on Duke, don't bet on Seif. But we've got 3 spiders today, Dave, so maybe today is the day. Hey, Odaba, aka a top cat. How you doing? Is that all of them? No, there's some sneaky ones. I can't really get to because they're under here. Well, that's just gonna suck, I suppose. Sucks to suck, as they say. Alright then, let's get these oil tanks up and running. Not really a lot in the way of oil, but it's okay, it'll figure itself out. And then we just need to have a system of getting the oil out, which is really easy because it's just this. Best place to do that, probably here. It's one duck silo. Do I have more? I've just got one for the moment. It's a valid point though. We could always build some more. I'd like to get one going, and then we'll construct a few more around the place. I want to do some experiments before we start letting the base go hog wild with ducks. Duck wild, if you will. Before you can't ducking believe it. Okay, and that'll start filling those barrels up with oil. Lovely. Lovely little oil. Okay, so it does need barrels to come through, but that's okay. The barrels will come through when they feel like it. I believe in barrels. Yeah, it's going pretty well. Oh. Goes as well, shall we? Yeah, that'll work itself out. Ooh, power is kind of bad right now. Why, do we have two on like a downturn? You're fine. You're on a down. You're not down. This one must also be on a down, yeah. Interesting. Maybe it's time to consider another reactor. Do we dare? Are we brave enough to think about another reactor? And the answer is, yeah, why not? It'll take a little while. First, of course, it does have to get the ground down. Once it gets the ground down, then we have another reactor in the middle of the sea. How much power am I using? 320 megawatts. But the only I should be creating probably another few hundred megawatts, but a couple of the power stations are a little bit tired at the moment. Yeah. The roboports are the ones that are just consuming everything. There's not much I can do about that, but that's alright. Kind of how this base is always going to be with the construction. Kind of a important way of building this base. Damn Harveys. I know the Harveys really consume a lot of power. But it's important because that way when we want to build stuff, we just go and it just gets built. And you can quote me on that. You just go Oh, hey, that needs to be connected, I see. There we go. It looks like this needs to be connected as well. I think we did a lot of setups, but never actually completed the setup. More plastic coming in. It's dropping off oil. Wow, it's done 20. How has it done? Oh yeah, that's actually correct. Okay, no, never mind. I was like, how did we lose a barrel? Happens to people all the time. Well, 0800, where's my barrel? I realized that number means nothing to people. That's just like the number you call when you're calling like a number that, wait, 0800 one that charges you to 0900. 0800 is the free one, 0900 is the one that charges you. You know, 555, where's my barrel? It's my barrel, I want it now. Well, it's my barrel, and I'll cry if I want to. You would cry too if it happened to you. Ba 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 ba. Okay. Okay, so the iron's coming through fairly nicely. So much ABBA. You know, you say that, but now I'm actually not sure if that is ABBA. I don't think it is, but I'm not sure. I wouldn't put a bet on it, because it could very well be ABBA. It's not ABBA? Okay, well, good to get that one sorted out, because I wasn't sure. I was 50-50 on that one. You know, when you brought it up, I was like, oh shit, that could be ABBA. Hard to tell. Every song is ABBA, after all. It's Odaba. Odaba. That's their music career. Odaba. I should be 20/20 on it. That's pretty good vision. I don't have that sort of vision. Look, dude, I wear glasses. I don't have vision that good, and you know it. How you doing, Gosen? Causing trouble? What trouble he causing? Don't wear glasses? Well, good job. Good job. Good eyesight having. So, unrelated news to anything that's happening today. I left our house today because I was going to go pick Panda up, and there was a duck there. In fact, there was two ducks there. I was like, oh shit, Dave's attack ducks are here. They quaked maniacally and then left. I was like, yep, those are Dave's attack ducks. That makes sense. That's still going. We should build radars down there so we actually know when it's finished. Scout ducks. That's true. They weren't attack ducks because they didn't attack me. But they were planning an attack. What matters. In the future, there will be an attack of duck-like proportions. What's going on around here? Oh, we could probably make a green chip factory here. Maybe Smite is close to the smelt works, the sweatshop. That sounds gross. Why would you buy sweat? Oh, you know, I know some people would buy sweat. They'd be like, yeah. They're all in on it. Okay, let's just connect that, and then let's look for the spiders, because that's exactly, you know what, that's, as soon as I said that, I was like, there'd be people. There'd be people, of course there would be. And let's not, I'm sick of pretending that there aren't those people. Okay, logistics. We have 3. 1, not close. 2, not really close. 3, not really close. None of them are very close. It's a shame. Part of me doesn't believe people actually bought the bathwater, but I know they did. Because of course they did. But I still refuse to believe it. You can't make me believe it. What are you lacking? Boy. You're lacking big old juicy reactors. Okay, well I guess we gotta get those big old juicy reactors going, don't we? I could choose not to call them that. In fact, yeah, here's a great place to build them because we're 1.3 kilometers away from the nearest one. They didn't have enough municipal water to fill the bath, so they had to buy it from the internet. That's probably the only acceptable reason I'll give why someone would do that. Like, I just really want to have a bath. So what if someone's already been in it? I really need a bath. Who's this person? I don't know. I just need a bath. Okay. The internet was a mistake. I don't even care if that's not true. The fact that I believe it could be true is enough. The fact that I go, yeah, I can believe that. There was a fire and we ran out of water, so we bought some from the internet. Exactly. Same day shipping. Well, you don't want it to go bad. The last thing you want is rancid bath water. Oh, you know what? I said that aloud, and now I want to not exist. I mean, it's still true. You don't want that, but still, I could have not said that, and we would have all been better for it. Okay, and we are building another nuclear silo. Very exciting. No. No. Oh, Dabo, why? Wait. Redeemed a Goes in. I like the fact you're saying saving you 300 coins when you still spend the 300 coins. Goes in's like, my cat coins! My cat coins! Except, you know, with a German accent. No, don't worry, I'll give it back to you. There you go. There you go. Mine cat coins. I got them out of the gutter for you. You're welcome. Look, I understand how the cat coin economy is. We can't lose 300 cat coins. This could buy you 3 votes and a cat of the month, and that's, you know, you need those. So I was looking today, watching a video about a game called Moonbreaker today. I was just like, huh, that's interesting. And the guy's saying like that there was only 5 players for the game. It's not a game that I'm entirely interested in. Maybe I am a little bit. But he was like, there's only 5 players of the game right now. It's a really good game. And it was 2 days ago that he posted this video, and the game's up to like 300 concurrent players. And I'm just like, that is the power of having like people watch you, where it's like, I made a video about a game, doesn't get enough traction, and then people play it. Nice. Oh no. Do I want to read this aloud? I don't want to read this aloud. I'm just going to read it quietly. $300 is not a lot, but it's a lot more than 5. And it's still going up. Dave, that's disgusting. I didn't need to read that. I didn't need that in my life. Anyway, it's not actually that bad. Tax the rich. Always tax the rich. Hello. I remember how confused we were when the board game Queen's Gambit came out and the fact that it wasn't actually a chess game. Yeah? Okay, what? So Netflix coming out with a mobile game of the Queen's Gambit, which is not chess. Is it the same game as the board game or a different game? Hmm. Oh, they're doing all their trailers, are they? Okay, that makes sense. That's why I saw the Avatar pictures last night. That makes sense. To be fair, you don't need to do a mobile game of chess. There's already a million of them out there. Queen's Gambit is about chess, sure. But wait till you find out about the One Piece game that's not about piracy. Actually, that being said, One Piece is not really about piracy. Sushi, City Blocks, you mad lad. Glad you enjoy it. I'm gonna say enjoyed it. Glitch Chaser. Yeah, it's a bit of a big factory now. It's getting large, and we will continue making it large because that's what I'm into apparently. I like big factories, and I cannot lie. Well, you know, at the moment it's just about being large, but we'll make ducks very soon, hopefully. And that should also start making these wonderful electric engines. I don't know why we need so many of them, but we do. What are we doing here? I'm seeing plastic. I'm seeing... You know what? This looks like a good place for red chips. Let's build some red chips. There we go. But yeah, there's a bit of madness here, I won't lie. I'm just going to break things. I mean, that's just me. Just who I am. Okay, there we go. They are making my nuclear silo. It's very nice to see coming along. Excellent. Well, you know of the challenge, but the goal is to make a lot of ducks. The goal is not just to make one duck. We could have done that ages ago if that was the case. We could have handcrafted some artisanal ducks. But it's about how many ducks can we make per hour at this stage. And then if we can take that down to like start thinking about 1 point something ducks per hour. There are days the quotes don't get used at all, and then there's today where we've got 2 quotes that I'm going to regret. What else we got going on here? Ducks per stream. Yeah. Ducks per... If we can get 1 duck per stream, that's the goal at the moment. Thank you very much for the follow, Glitched Chaser. Like, what are you chasing? Like, what are you chasing? Are you chasing contestants down on a quiz show? Are you chasing waffles? A lot of things you could chase. Curious. Or are you just chasing down prey? Because you are actually a lion. Holy shit. Obviously glitches. He's a software dev. Oh, right. No, it's Glitched Chaser, not Glitch Chaser. I agreed with you for a second, and I was like, no, hang on. Okay, so more uranium is very good to have. Now, we're going to copy one of my other uranium mines. Because they have... this thing. Oh, wait, no, we need to get... the... Let me just... in the corner. Maybe we can just do this. It'll work. Kinda mostly works. In fact, that works better than I could have ever anticipated. You're not, but you might be as good as a playtester. I mean, on the internet, you can be whatever you want to be. I became a cat. What was the point of that other bit? What was the point of that bit? What's going on there? I'm very confused with what I'm witnessing here. Oh, maybe that was from... I don't know what that was from. Very confused. I don't need to consider it. You broke a few Factorio safes. Good job. I almost broke one, but then it turns out they already knew about it. But at least I felt good about it for a moment. Okay. So we'll let that all come along. And we do need to get some classic sulfuric acid over here. Why? Well, yeah, the guy who wrote Sherlock Holmes, sure. Well, anyone can write a Sherlock Holmes story in 35 minutes. I can. I'll be honest, it's just fanfic about Holmes and Watson just getting at it. It will be. It'll be a story I write. Oh, that's just because you like the hate fix. If, okay. If anyone's wondering what my wife and I are talking about right now, don't worry, so am I. I'm not entirely sure what's going on, I'm just playing along. Apparently I should be ashamed of myself because Conan O'Doyle can write the first Sherlock Holmes book in 35 minutes. I mean, it's true. Anyone can write a short story in 35 minutes. That's correct. No one said a good short story. Short story writing stream win? I don't know. I'd be more keen to do run a D&D game at some point. But I was keeping your toes today. Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's connect these real quick so that way... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. We're gonna have to dismantle a few things. That's okay. We can do that. Okay. Gentle. Put them down gently. You'd kind of put a hold on saying anything quotable for like 10 minutes to give your fingers a break. I mean, I don't try to say anything quotable. It's just, I'm stupid sometimes. Most of the time. It just sort of happens. And that's what I'll tell the authorities. Alright, I think we're good to put that going. And that going. Now at some point we need to go and get the... That's pretty quotable, only if someone says it was. The authorities ask questions, you shut the F up. That's true. I know that. Unless you do know where the bodies are buried, because they really just want to know. Tell them. Come on, be a bro. Be a bro. Like the ultimate interrogation technique. Come on, tell us where the bodies are buried. Come on. Then the whining gets to you, and then you tell them everything. Okay. Generating more power now. That's good news. That's what you want to see. It's nice that we've got uranium ore right there as well. Makes it a little bit easier. Could open up another power plant. But don't need to just yet. Where are the dead zones anyway these days? Got a dead zone in the middle of a lake. Yeah, that's a reasonable place to have a dead zone. What dead zones? Not as bad as I thought it would be. Spider status. Do we have a fourth? Very concerned about those spiders, aren't you? And as you should be, actually, now that I think about it. Spidertrons. We have 3 spiders. One here. One here. And one here. They're all around the place that's not helpful. We do to make these spiders happen faster. Well, you need more processing. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. How far away is that? Oh, it's not far. Okay, we can go fix that. Spiders are not fast, but I think in the coming days... Oh, going the wrong way. Wait. There it is. It's jammed there. Okay. In the coming days, when we get more spiders made, you know, we will have more spiders. And this is just a temporary setback right now. Because we will make more spiders faster. Like, spiders per minute is the problem right now. Because to have 5 ducks per minute, oh god, I almost doubled it. It's already bad enough. To have 5 ducks per minute, we're going to need 5 spiders per minute. Probably more, to be on the safe side. Temporary setback. As long as the setback's temporary, that's the main thing. Interesting. We do not have enough twos. I would like to make another one of these things. This is my new trick. Really cool. Go green. Go green. Okay, good, good, good. And they will make things when they feel like it. Most of my robots are currently not working right now. Actually, what's more interesting is we've got this bit of water right here that's not being used for anything. Look at it. It's right in the middle. It's near coal. No blinking. Oh shit, no blinking. That's not good enough. You're right. We need to get some blinking going. Got 1.5 thousand breast belts that are not being upgraded. Let's just do a straight 22,000. That's going to be a lot of blinking. Making it happen. 22,000. Let's go! It's going to take a little while. I won't have lazy bots not on my watch. Oh, there's ice in there. That's exciting. Seif's excited by ice. Seif's excited by everything. That's just who Seif is. Seif Excitement Cat. Okay. Throw some more bots on the network. The problem isn't bots. The problem isn't the number of bots we have. The problem is the number of belts we have. It's belts we're short on, not bots. else something we haven't built in a long time? Another science facility. We don't usually need them. It'd be nice to have another one. Ice and liquids is good. That's true. Ice in every liquid is good. Like, name a liquid that is not improved by ice. I'll wait. I won't wait. Actually, I'm bored already. Lava. No, lava's still pretty good, actually. Just a lot more exciting. Okay, so that's making my electric engines. Train. Hey, Tara. Morning. We are still short a lot of things, actually. Being short iron and copper is always frustrating, though. 'Cause what am I supposed to do about that? Coffee turns to iced coffee, which is phenomenal. I think what we're going to do is construct this to be... Maybe we just build out over here, right? Or down here. I'm really liking to build north a lot of the time. That would be the coal. I would like to have that going. I would like to get the iron mine happening. Sorry, everyone. I'm just going to be stolen apparently for 5 minutes. I will be back in just a moment. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to fix something. Don't build too far or I'll get bot deserts. As long as I don't build too far out, I should be alright. Like, this is fine. Got a little bit of a bot desert there, which I might correct that. Ah, we're out, man. Okay, let's look at these ducks. The skull duck. Skull duckery. It's a bus driver duck. Sorry, I'm being called again. I'm not being called. Okay. So I want to use this water to make things. Not sure what I want to make with it, but let's prepare it anyway. It's always good to just get a little bit of extra water. Might as well connect that. SeiferKatt, I chose you. Choose you. Chose past tense. Aw. Sad. No, she wasn't needing my help this time. Where's Pokeball? Those things are apparently really nice. I would like to live in one of those. The only question is, how's their internet in a Pokeball? I don't know. That's what you need to know. You really need to know how's the internet in a Pokeball before you get in one of those. Have I ever seen Robot Chicken? I have not. Didn't really look that entertaining to me from what I've seen of it. I know people really liked it, but I just don't find the crude toys genre funny. So I didn't watch it. Have I ever seen a chicken attack? I mean, I've seen the song. Is that what you're talking about? I think we're going to go over here. We're going to get that coal, so that way we can make more plastics over there. Maybe, just maybe, if we feel like it, make another one of these refineries. Well, plastic's actually pretty good right now, which is kind of crazy. Plastic has usually been a bit of a thorn in my side, but now it's pretty happy. I would like some more green chips here, though. And I'm seeing copper, I'm seeing iron. That just is prime green chip material. I mean, it's literally what you make green chips out of. Connect those up, please. Thank you very much. This is the chicken tack video? No? Oh. Alright, well, let's click on that. Let's watch that video in mute so I don't get trouble. I've muted the right thing. Wait, Pikachu doesn't go in the Pokeball. So wrong. Yep. No, I've seen enough of that. It's nice to know that unfortunately Robot Chicken continues to be Robot Chicken. Also, Pikachu doesn't get in the Pokeball, so that's actually inaccurate. Pikachu doesn't like the Pokeball. Very important factual knowledge there that they completely... It's not canonical. That's what I'm saying. Alright. Okay, we're just going to manually do that because all the bots are busy at the moment. And there we go, making green chips. Love to see it. We do have probably a little bit too much copper here, but that's okay. Too much copper today just means not enough copper later. Great. I am very happy to see that working. Making those green chips. I need them for some reason. I need them for a lot of reasons, honestly. And I'll need more blue chips as well. No matter how you see it, I'll always need more blue chips. Maybe not always. I have a dream that one day is a lot less inspiring than the classic speech. But I have a dream that one day we won't need so many blue chips. It's not a dream that's ever actually going to happen, but it's a dream nonetheless. I want to dream, right? Okay, and how are we going with... How are we short so many barrels of lubricant? So strange. Maybe we can sort that out over here. Get like a heavy oil factory and output lubricant is one of the things it does. Might not be a bad idea. Also, I thought of another canonical thing there. Misty didn't make dinner, Brock did. Brock was the best cook in that unit. Misty always traveled with Brock, except for when they were with Tracy. I don't know who cooked when they were with Tracy. Good question, though.
Thanks for your support.
Greetings from a silent enjoyer of Factorio nonsense.
Thank you very much, Bowers, for the 2 months. It's really appreciated. And meow. Meow. Thank you very much. You're more than welcome to be a silent enjoyer. If you're enjoying yourself, that's all that I really ask for. If you're not enjoying yourself, and you're still here, that's cool too. I'm confused, but that's cool too. Oi! Get out of here. Oi! What are you? I'm just confusing myself with my own network now. Okay, so what I would like to do is get one of these going. I don't need the plastic. We need the light oil. Maybe. Well, look, we'll copy it. And then we'll figure out what we need to do. We do something like that. That'll do it. How much do I really care about the petroleum? Not that much. Although it's always important to make sure it's being barreled anyways. Let it continue. They make lubricant. Lubricant's just barrel water. Barrel water? Ooh. Okay. That's looking good so far. Let's connect that briefly. Okay. Looking good. Good. Then we just need to get some water to power the boilers. What I really need is more the I need more underground pipes. I think actually the more logical answer of what I need. Correct. I need more logistic spots. That's actually what I require. Okay. That's good. A bot will come along soon and give it the boiler. Yeah, don't tell me we don't have boilers. I know we've got boilers. Don't lie to me, factory. Not go well for either of us. And we're going to empty 1 barrel of heavy oil into here. And then finally, I would like to get lubricant made. Lubricant is actually pretty easy to make if I recall correctly. Connect that briefly, just to connect everything. Good. Should help. What's this? Is this the barrel of lube? 55-gallon drum of lube. Why? Why? No one needs that much. Well, I do. Actually, I got some bad news for you, Dave. It's out of stock. Out of stock right now, so it's not helping at all. But thank you for thinking of me. I guess I'll just have to suffer friction burns. Okay, we have problem. I mean, yes. But I was talking more of a specific case just then. Okay, so once that boiler shows up, then we should be good. If the boiler ever shows up. Do we have logistic spots that we can just grab? We've got to have logistic spots we can just... to grab those. They're 1.2 kilometers away. Yeah, of course. There's no one to blame except for myself on that. Yeah, we're now closer to that one. I have no one to blame except myself. Sometimes you just gotta blame yourself. But not Yusuf, that's someone else. Alright, and that should get us the logistics real quick. There we go, logistics. What I would like to do is just grab all of these bots. Let's grab them all. Yusuf, exactly. And we're just gonna chuck a whole bunch of logistics bots in there, just so they can supply me just a little bit better. It's all about me. Okay, what's happening with this light oil? It's making stuff. It's great that we're making solid fuel. We could also make rocket fuel here, by the way. I don't know if we ever considered such maniacal plots. We could also make rocket fuel. How much is this going to... We could do a little bit more. Do one more. And immediately all these extra logistics bots are doing so much work, so much good work. So proud of them. Supplying me in all the ways I needed supplied. And we'll just drop those off that way. Make sure that we split the belt properly. And then we're going to do this to make sure that when things are added, they're added correctly. Wonderful. Oh, and just turn that off real quick. Rock fuel. Rock fuel. There we go. Done. And that'll make rocket fuel when it decides about it, when it feels like it. You don't need rocket fuel right now, but it's nice that it can make it when it feels like it. How are we doing for satellites? I know it's a weird question to ask out of nowhere, but how are we doing for satellites? We have quite a few of them around, actually. Some of them are even waiting around rockets. Ooh. Okay, now the real question we all want to ask is, how are we doing about spiders? That's the one people really care about. It's close enough. It's going the wrong direction, I think. It's going the wrong direction, definitely. Okay, we'll just keep making more spiders. We'll get there. Classic drink. You can never go wrong with a spider. People sometimes, when I'm in a restaurant that has spiders, I'll be, oh, can I have a spider? Like, that's a drink for children. And I'm like, I don't care. Tasty. Why would I care if it's a drink for children? Like, I'm not gonna let you shame me for not getting a drink that is soft drink slash fizzy drink slash whatever the hell you want to call it, and ice cream. Like, it's two great things. You get your fizzy drinks and you get your ice cream. Don't be shamed into thinking that's bad. People have tried, people have failed. Never heard of a float being called a spider? It's an Australian New Zealand thing. Look it up. It's what we call them in Australia slash New Zealand. I don't know why I said Australia first. Clearly I don't live in Australia. That's what they're called here. We want to hold on to these heavy oil barrels. And we've got one construction bot that needs to not be in our inventory. I guess because like when the ice cream sort of melts into the drink a little bit, it kind of looks like a spider web in a sense. Like the foam kind of looks spidery. Kiwis also have a golden gay time. I don't know. I think you could probably get a golden gay time in New Zealand. Let me have a look. It's not a common thing. Can you get it in New Zealand? I mean, I know that brand sells them in New Zealand. Like, that brand sells New Zealand, but I don't think a golden gay time is New Zealand. Ah, it's called Cookie Crumble in New Zealand. That's why. Yes, we have Cookie Crumbles. I didn't know a golden gay time was a Cookie Crumble. Well, there you go. I'm disappointed now. We could have had a golden gay time, but we don't get it. Instead, we just get a Cookie Crumble. And that's not the same as a golden gay time. My times are significantly less gay than they could be. It's truly disappointing. I guess that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Suppose. Now, we've got a lot of oil here, but we're not really doing anything with it. Could we make plastic here? I suppose. Looked it up. The floats there are typically made with lime soda. What? I've never had a lime spider. I've never heard of such madness. I typically have a Fanta spider. Like, if I get a chance for a spider and it's a Fanta spider, I'm like, yes, gimme. I'm very rude and demanding about it, clearly. Gimme. Do we not need plastic at the moment? We're kind of good on plastic right now, which is surprising. I think oil we're fine with right now. Oh, we're going to don the mask. We can absolutely don the mask for you, Bedless Dane. There you go. Gimme, gimme, gimme a spider after midnight. Hell yeah. I'll have a spider after midnight. I shouldn't though, because I'm gonna be wired up with the sugar, but you know, who gives a crap? I deserve it. I'm a good cat. Okay, so we've made the rocket fuel. Spider, spider, spider after midnight. Okay, yeah, oil looks to be pretty good. Let's just do this real quick. I just want to make this go 0. What do we actually... Okay, 0 is too scary. 0 is a weird number that things flick in and out too quickly. And that's the wrong number. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? Hmm. I don't know why we're wanting so many lubricant barrels. It doesn't seem quite right. How many lubricant barrels does it say we have? 1,700. Lubricant barrels we were wanting... 0.4. Very high for 0.4. Why are lube barrels not green? They are green. Oh, you mean in real life? I don't know. I think it's because it's a different type of lube. I think it changes everything. At least I checked it wasn't green. Wait, was it not? Oh, this? Because this is a device that I have that adds the signals together and just tells me what is missing. So it's just a red signal. That's not really anything to worry about because it's already adding the two numbers together. And it filters them. Oh wait, just lube barrels in general. Barrels are green, aren't they? It wasn't green. Damn, it is green. I might not have a clue what you're talking about. I don't remember where I was. Sorry, I'm just that clueless. You mean the signal? What wasn't green? Green? Mind? Alright. I think we might be requesting too many lubricant barrels. Straight answer from the, 8-ball there. So 0.4. Huh. Okay. What do we need lubricant for? Do we really need that much lubricant? I don't think we need that much lubricant. I think we take it down to 0.3 and still be pretty happy about our lives. And also that gives us a little bit more space on the belt. Just belt number, we did that fairly recently, so I don't think we can do it right now. Let's see. Lubricant barrels, we only need another 1,000, so that's pretty good. Hang on. Oh wait, the duck's ready! The duck's ready, guys. It's duck time. I don't know why it wants rocket inventory. I don't know what's going on with that. Quack. What does just goes quack. And the duck sort of just fades into obscurity.
Madafo 2DUCK.
Did we get anything out of that? I thought we got a duck out of that. How does it give us the thing that floats in the water. Or does it not work like that? Uh-oh. Uh, Hang on, shit. Hang on, we're gonna go back a second. We need to go back. We messed up. Uh, Box explosion. Thank you very much, Dave, for the bits. They appreciate it. So, let me say, meow, meow. Double meow. Okay. I wonder if that's not the way you do it. Hit pet, exactly. I feel like I've built the wrong thing. Quacks. Quack, quack. Is that better? So, let's turn that off just for a second. I thought I was supposed to get... I'm expecting to put the satellite there. How do I get the duck? I thought I was supposed to get a duck at the end of this. We not get a duck? Hmm. Quack. Let's try this. Let's put everything in my inventory real quick. Goes. My duck. Because I thought I got... Maybe I need to make... I've broken it again. Okay. What we're going to do, we're going to do this one more time, and this time we're going to save before doing it, reading about it. Okay. I thought we could put a duck in the water. I may have built the wrong thing for that. I think that might be the fix they have if you have more than 250 items. So we're going to do a couple of things. First off, we're going to put these dots down. We're going to put those there. We're going to put those there. Okay. Disconnect that, that. Suppose we can hold on to that. Count it off. Gonna save. Launch the duck. Then we're going to... It's supposed to float. I think I built the wrong thing. I don't know. I don't know why I don't get a floating duck. What am I missing here? I know it's supposed to float. But you build that, it doesn't give me a duck, that's the thing. It gives me a rubber ducky part. Well, question is, here's the real question. Can we track that we built a duck? If we can't track that we built a duck, how would we know? And then we go, okay, so rubber ducky part, we've launched one duck. Okay, so we're now at 0.0 ducks. Well, supposed to get an item that you can put in the water, but there's no item. No item came out of it. Hmm. The other thing... No, it gives you a duck item. Can't make that. I don't know. Either way, we've made a duck. That's what matters. Not sure why it's not doing the next part, but... Anyway, we built a duck. Oh, unless... We keep taking things out of here. Maybe I need to just launch it with... What if I got a satellite? You know, since we're just testing stuff, I don't care about testing this. Actually, no, it was taking anything. So what if we just put this in there? We're just testing stuff now. Right. No, it doesn't give me any items. Or the cargo slot. There's no cargo slot here. Unless you're talking about the cargo slot. Yeah, the inventory. It says you're expected to put a satellite here. Okay, well, let's put a satellite there. Just think if we can get a duck. Okay, put a satellite there. I didn't put it in the cargo? Where did I... Oh, jeez. I just... Okay. Let's try this again, shall we? This time let's put it in the cargo. Rocket inventory. Click to put the satellite there. Putting the satellite there. I think you're right. I know he stuffed it. Well, that's given me 1,000 science packs. Hmm. Do it again. We'll figure it out. What I think it's supposed to be is you build the rubber ducky with the rubber ducky part. Well, if we do it that way, can we just get a rubber ducky part? Not like that, obviously. Because that's supposed to give me... Oh, give it a second to do what it's doing. Launch that duck, that's fine. We're learning. Let him cook. That probably gives me the same thing, or is it still not going to give me an item? Do not let him cook. Valid. Wait. Check your inventory if you can craft a duck as an item. Like there's this duck, I suppose. Yeah, it's that duck. Dave, it doesn't work that way. I know it doesn't work that way, but look, just to alleviate your fears, there's no duck. But I can do that. That's what we were wanting to do. So it does exist as an item. And the only way you make it... Rocket launch products. Hang on, let's try one more thing. Hang on, how do you make that then? Okay, well, this might just be how it has to be. And that gives me a rubber ducky science pack. But why? There's no actual way to get that. Okay, well, this is what we've got. I tried installing, uninstalling, reinstalling the mod. I don't know if it's been updated. Oh, look. Updates. Rubber ducky. It has been updated. Okay, we'll update this one mod. Oh, don't update everything. Up. Anyway, now it's going to break my game entirely. You know the rules, never update while you're in the middle of a run, but we've done it. That makes the rubber ducky part. One other thought that could be relevant. Because the duck does say that it can be made in the rocket silo. What if we had a rocket silo? I think we've tried this before, but we'll try it again anyway. Yeah, it doesn't have any other options. I don't know how you actually get the duck. Don't get the duck itself. Okay, you know what? I don't care anymore. The important thing is we made a duck. Launch the duck. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. No. Oh, maybe. The only way you can get the rubber ducky is by building it with a part. But the only place you can build the part is the rubber ducky sweatshop. That just launches the duck. We're not dealing with high quality. I mean, no offense to the mod creator, of course, but we're not dealing with like a space exploration here where everything has been like long since worked out. So I think that's not quite working as intended, but that's all right. What matters is that we're going to keep crafting ducks. Not quite sure though why we're not getting a duck that we can put in the water. That's all right. The important thing, as I said, is that we've made a duck. And that we must continue making ducks. We must redouble our efforts, reduckle our efforts, if you will. Will not? That's fine, I understand. It was a very stupid thing to say. Okay, where do I want to put this? Maybe like here. And then one of the bots will come along and grab that duck, I think. Do you not have duck silos ready to go? Oh, these were... Oh no. And apparently you were the only one doing ducks. Well, actually, that's not true. What's his name did one? Oh god, what's his name? Dosh? Two people have similar names. He did a sushi belt run as well, and he built a duck at the end. Someone else has done the ducks. Ninja Sweatshop was done assembling a duck. Launching it didn't give me a duck. I didn't get a duck. I didn't get a duck. Wait. Duck? Oh, wait. I put that there. I know. I got it. Got excited thinking maybe I had a plan. I did not have a plan. That's alright. That's just how life's gonna be. I just don't get a duck, I suppose. No, shouldn't have. I mean, do we want to try taking off every mod except the duck? I think it's not, I think it's just not going to happen. Okay. Because the mod is designed to work with other mods. Like it basically sees how many mods are in the game and it adds recipes for them. But I don't know why it would fail us. Thief's lack of duck. I know, right? It's... Some people in chat are taking it harder than others. Oh well. Let's just move on. We got ducks to make, guys. We can't just be sad about ducks all day. So, we need more Spidertrons. So let's make Spidertrons up here, I suppose. It does put a bit of a damper on the run, but I'll try and figure out a few things off stream. I've got a few days where I'm not streaming, so I can give it a go. How about you do a test where you finish another duck in the sweatshop, except it's not connected to inserters, which couldn't... Well, they weren't connected to inserters. The inserters were all turned to the side. So... Okay, look, we'll do another test. Sushi 2. How about we do this? No, there's nothing in the inventory. We tested that. There's nothing in the inventory. We're going to empty out all of this as well, because why not? Right. Do this as well. Okay, so now there is nothing in the inventory. There is no inserters anywhere. There is nothing that could possibly go wrong. Okay, we've taken all the items out of the sweatshop. There's a duck. There is no items in the inventory. Duck is already done. Well, hang on. Uh, I mean, I don't have a duck. You want me to make an entirely new duck, which never has any... Okay, sure, why not? What else? Spider remote. Uh, Ammo? Oh, right. All sorts of armor. Okay, nothing's gone into inventory. I don't know why this would change anything. But we've tried it. And we have no ducks. Again, it does show the production of... Yeah, I don't know. But it does show that the rubber ducky part's made. So we're just going to have to live with that. I'll do some working around off stream and figure it out. But what matters right now is that we need to keep making stuff. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know. It's alright. The important thing is we're launching ducks into space. Yes, they're not in the pond. Disappointing, but we're going to live with that disappointment. Thank you. I don't really want to spend more time on stream than I already have trying to troubleshoot that because I just want to play the game. Okay, so that's going to hopefully make more spiders. Because more spiders is a good idea. Look, the important thing is we made a spider? We made a duck. I mean, like... Did I not update it properly? Oh wait, hang on. I know what happened wrong. Maybe I didn't update it. In Factorio was a game. I thought it was. Was I wrong? I don't think I actually updated it. Maybe that's what I did wrong. Maybe that's what I did wrong. I do think Factorio is a game. I think it's a very good game too. Okay. Launch duck. Whack. Way of life, that is true too. Well, it's updated. One more thought. Just put something in there. One of this uranium in there. Quack. Okay, you want me to create a new duck now? Alright. Oh, it checks when the duck is finished. Okay, we'll give that a go. I still got nothing. Yeah, Dave, I'm getting that feeling. Yep, no. Silo. Oh! Oh. Oh! Okay, well, now we've got to... Okay, so the first duck's a little bit of a loss. Okay, okay. Well, there we go. We have a duck. Bad news. This duck was worthless. But that's okay. Actually, in that case, we can just keep going with what we were doing, can't we? We've already fixed it. Okay. Ducks are a lot like pancakes. The first one's a write-off. I totaled a duck. Tara, thank you so much. The savior of the run. Probably the second run in a row. The silo was getting warm. Yeah, we were too excited to get ducks that we didn't wait until the pan was hot enough before we put the duck in it. Morale is back. We were concerned about the morale, but the morale is back. We know ducks are coming. What we're going to do is find where we put that last duck silo. Entity, probably. Yeah. Special Dave wants to be the top cat. You know what? It's an auspicious time to be top cat. I respect that. You purchased that on behalf of Tara. You wish top cat, Tara to be top cat then, is that what you're saying? Oh my goodness. Unheard of, if that's what you're doing. Just one confirmation before that goes through. That's what you're doing? You are very kind and generous, Dave. Absolutely. I got to remember the underscore, that's very important. There you go. Congratulations, new top cat. If you actually use top... Yeah, that's true. Well, thank you, Dave, and thank you, Tara. Yeah, so the first duck was a bit of a failure, but that's alright. We'll get the next one. You never gain points because you spam it when the stream ends. That's fair. I think everyone does that. Okay. Now, actually, I want to check one more thing while we're here. So we're going to cheat one more time. What I want to see is if we fight a... Yeah. I want to see if it launches. Like if it has a chance to pull it out before it launches. I don't think it does. But you turn that off. One more time. Yeah, this is not what we meant when we said we'd launch lots of ducks, obviously. But we're just trying to make sure that we don't mess up the next duck. Oh, wait a second. Oh, no. Oh, I see what the problem was now. This is what I was warned about. Okay, well, the next duck was about to be a write-off if we didn't do this. We're going to have to do some circuitry work. Oh, wait, where's my duck? There's no duck. How does it work once and then not again? Oh, launch, right. No, because it went in the inventory where the satellite went. How did it break now? I don't know. Didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. Hi. Why you gotta be like this? Quantum ducks, exactly. Armor. Maybe because it tried to... Ah, I'm so confused. Maybe it's because it's trying to pull something out. Who honestly knows, though? Okay. I guess. Honestly, maybe. Can't pick it up. It's too big. Too big. It's using 0.3. Oh, it's 0.13. It's using the correct one. Stop for a second, thank you. Pan was still not ready. Bye. Okay. Cheat. What are we missing? Who knows? Steel chest, apparently. Well, it's there now. Okay, next question. Doesn't pull it out. If I launch that. That makes the duck. Maybe the building is broken, I just have to rebuild it. Maybe. Who knows? Let's give it a go. Losing my gosh darn mind over these ducks. Guys, can you stop just for a moment, please? Can you just freaking stop? Thank you. Okay. Let's put those back in there. Pick that back up again. Hydrate in a second. Okay. This is so frustrating, but you gotta do it to get a duck. I do 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 do. Ah, the bullets are all in there again. Of course they are. Well, looks like it showed up that time. Like something showed up in any case. Look, we'll just assume it's fine. It looks like it's working. Okay, we'll just move on with our life, shall we? Which lake is going to be Duck Lake? Good question. I don't know yet. Figure that one out. I wonder if we should actually have a requested chest to just request Like if we do a provider chest like this, all lakes, and then have a requested chest by Duck Lake, requesting all the ducks. That'd be the correct way to do it, right? Yeah, strong independent ducks, they can choose their own lake. I don't know. These ducks are seeming kinda stupid to me right now. They should be on the sushi belts. Uh, oh god, you're right, they should be. That's correct. You should never do it with requested chests. You are 100% right. That's... yeah, I respect that logic. Should be on the sushi belts. It's true. May not like, but this is what peak performance looks like. Okay. Fire up a speaker to wherever you want the ducks to end up so you're notified. It's true. Good idea. Well, Tara, you are currently top cat. You decide which lake is the one for the ducks to go into. The savior of the run, you tell me. Potentially. We're really not quite sure what's going on here, but... is there anything not polluted nearby? No. No, everything is polluted as hell. Green water is not for ducks. We're not going to go... blue water is impossible to find. Or is that the plan? We can only put the ducks in blue water. So we have to travel out to, like... how far do we have to travel to get blue water? We need to train to faraway lake for healthy ducks. That seems actually appropriate, yeah. You know what, I'm cool with that. I was kinda against it, but now I think about it, I'm cool with that. Maybe not a train, maybe we just do the trick. And then we're going to gather the ducks. You know, I know we could have just put the duck in here, but I think it's important the ducks touch the sushi, right? They come from sushi, they must go to the sushi. And I think they need to end up where everything starts. I think it's incorrect to build it anywhere else. But at the very least, it must touch the sushi for a little bit. But it'll probably touch it for a lot longer. Rubber ducky. And then we'll put this here. There we go. Oh, and... I was gonna say we should have a counter. Count how many ducks went out. And, like, count them down. But I think we should just only count ducks up. Ducks should never go down. No, ducks can go down. still 50-50 for a duck to miss that exit. Look, you think ducks are exempt? Ducks enjoy the sushi. Ducks want to go spinning. If the duck doesn't want to go in the hole, the duck can spin around again. I think it's not right to, the word duck implies downward motion. Okay, fair enough. I think it's rude to tell the duck what to do. We'll still count it down though. I think it's incredibly important that we allow the duck to decide what it wants to do. If a duck comes here and goes, you know what, I'm not done spinning, spin again, my good duck sir, spin again. And what, you thought we got into this for efficiency's sake? Alright, we need to get some speakers. I don't think we got many in the way of speakers, but we need them. Here we go. We are 715 meters away. Now I gotta figure out what star control music is the most duck music. Oh, the oars have beaks. Oh, yay hat maybe? They're kind of birds. They're more like predatory birds than ducks. What is the quick? What is the most duck-like star control race? There's no time to explain. Quick, ask ChatGPT. I don't remember what my password is. Quick, someone else ask ChatGPT. What is the most duck-like star control race? If it gives an answer that is correct, I am going to be so surprised. If it gives an answer that is a star control race, I'm like, what? You found Veldak, you should have an answer. The no. What's whimsical? That's about as whimsical as you can get. No, that's sneaky. No. No, I think that's the correct one. Because it's whimsical. You want that. Go on, whimsical. A pekunk? Dong! Hmm. I mean, pekunk are more birds. They're more like pelicans. Is a pelican like a duck? Owls also have beaks, but they open sideways. Yeah, I guess pekunk is correct. Okay. Pekunks and yayhat are at least birds. True, they are. I mean, they're the same race. Technically. They've just got, like, one went the religious caste and one went the militaristic caste. They are the same race. Okay. Yeah. The Zoc, the Fot, and the Pick. Just such a wonderful race. I love them so much. But you are correct. As much as I may not like it, you are correct. I love the Zoc, Fot, and Pick. They're so stupid. I always love races and games where they're just like, you're just idiots. How are you here on the global scale? What do you do? Like, not global scale, sorry. On, like, the galactic scale, how are you still here? And they're just like, we honestly don't know either. We're very afraid. We don't know how we're still here either. We think something's going to kill us. Maybe a Zabranki. Probably a Zabranki. Okay, and productivity. Keep working on those. They actually look like they're doing a pretty good job at the moment. You want to work on the next one? I think we should. Like, why don't we just get our productivity as high as we can for the moment? At least on things that require blue chips, because let's be honest, blue chips are just right up my nose right now. I don't want blue chips in my nose. I don't think I need to tell you why. I think it's fairly obvious why you don't want blue chips in your nose. Ooh, I'm being very dangerous right now, running on this railway line. You know what? That's SeiferKatt. He's a double danger troublemaker. Double danger. Holy shit. Most people only got a single danger, but not the SeiferKatt. No, he's double danger. Okay. More danger than most people will ever see in their lives. Okay. Oh. It's still not done, huh? Double Danger Trouble Ranger. That's a good name. Right. Any musicians here? Take that as your next album name. All I do is classical music. That'll do. Double Danger Trouble Ranger. That's your next album name. I just play covers of... Okay. Alex said this is what ChatGPT. There's a few races in Star Control that have avian or bird-like characteristics. For example, the avians are a race of bird-like creatures known for their flight. The avians? ChatGPT, are you making shit up, or is this a Star Control 3 thing? I think ChatGPT is making shit up. I'm just seeing Yayhat and Pakunk. Yeah, it's just making shit up. Oh, ChatGPT, this is why you can't be trusted. You just made shit up. Honestly, I'm more offended if it had used Star Control 3 than if it had just made shit up. That's not the point. Well, that Star Control Origins game. Ugh. Ugh. You want to play that? It wasn't good. Was not good. Question is, has Velduck actually played the game, or just made the mod for me? Which one? Oh, I think he just made the mod for me, honestly. That's fine. I'm not going to criticize a man who made a mod for me because I wanted it. I'm very appreciative. This is my favorite mod. Aside from C-Block, of course. Velduck. Is this Velduck? Is that the duck version, like the Marvel universe has the duck version of everything? You have Doctor Strange, and that's where, you know, Howard the Duck came from. Not to be confused with the Spider-Verse. Although, I suppose there's probably a Spider Duck. Is there a Spider Duck? I'm unsure. Dave, how do you feel about Howard the Duck? I just want to ask this question while I'm thinking about Howard the Duck. You a fan? No, don't worry, I'm not a fan of Howard the Duck either. Just curious. I'll put you on the spot on that one. Howard T. Duck. Don't know Howard the Duck as you're younger? How have your older friends like it? I'm not talking about the movie. I'm talking about the character. Like from Marvel. Who showed up in like movies and Guardians of the Galaxy. I've never really understood what Howard the Duck's point is. I mean, he's a private investigator and a duck. The duck's really unimportant, but he's a master of quack fu. I, I wish I was making that up, but no, he is actually a master of quack fu. Does sound like I'm bullshitting, doesn't it? Not a superhero movie person at all. If you're going to watch a movie, it'd be mystery or drama. Well, I'll have you know, while he is in the Marvel comics, I don't think he's much of a superhero. A duck. We've turned one of these into plastic before, haven't we? Yes, we have. I'm not saying ducks can't be superheroes, but, you know. And would you say ducks can't be superheroes? See, that's what I was that's exactly what I was asking about Howard the Duck. Is he a superhero? Because I know he's a master of quack fu, but that's about, and aside from that, he just always seems to be down on his luck. Okay. I do have a bowl here. Pretty sure there's a Duckman. I am aware of Duckman, but I don't think he's, I don't know where he's from. I don't know if he's Marvel or DC. Or... Is Darkwing Duck, that's Disney. Darkwing Duck is a failure, though. Like, this whole thing is he's just not very good at what he does. No, Gizmo Duck's a... Yeah, Gizmo Duck is another one. You're also thinking DuckTales as well. Duckman is hilarious. I haven't seen Duckman. I haven't clicked on that image because it looks like that link because it looks like it's broken. Yeah. Important to get your ducks in a row. It works? Okay. DC ducks. Yeah. Alright, let's start doing this. He's a private detective? Oh, wait, what? What's up with ducks and being private detectives? That's the second one now. Ducks are revolutionaries, but now they want to be private detectives as well? My goodness. Ducks really try to have it all, don't they? Found ducks that... Oh, the private decks, you're right. Forgot about that. Waiting for snacks. You. Snacks.
Thanks for your support.
We're meowing again already? Snacks.
Beldak, thank you for the 19 months. Holy shit. That number is insane. Let me not be chewing before I start doing your meows. Alright, 19 meows. Holy crap. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow. Meow meow meow. Meow meow meow. Meow meow. Meow. I got the last one with the mask on at least. Ridiculous. So long. Thank you so much for your support. Okay, so that should start making plastic here. I don't think ChatGPT lied. ChatGPT absolutely lied. Well, we made a duck, but we also didn't make a duck. Game was bugged, and hopefully it won't be bugged next time. We're not really sure, but we'll see what happens. Really? You never heard of it? You've never heard of it before? I talked about it. Damn. It's such a wonderful action-adventure game. I mean, it's not perfect by any means. It is a very good game. He has confirmed there are avians. No! Oh, sake, I have to go fight T-Hex now.
A lot.
I'll argue with him later. Oh, he's wrong though. He's wrong. The man is wrong. There are no avians in Star Control 2. There are the Pakunk and there are the Yehat, but they are not avians. They are bird people, but they are not called avian. I will fight him. You choose the time and place. I will not be there. Sorry. I just like being like so staunch about it and being like, I will not be there. I will fight him, but I will also not be at the fight. Someone will have to go. Can someone else pretend to be me to the fight? Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Yeah, Yehat are not. Yehat are bird people, but they are not called avians. The avians, not the avians. Yeah, I know, but if you said what race, if you said what sort of animal is best, and they went, oh, mammals. No, mammals is no, no. Now I gotta read the thing again. Yeah, there are a few races in Star Control that have avian or bird-like characteristics. Correct, that is true. The avians are a race of bird-like creatures. No. Well, I can't be specific to Star Control 3 or Star Control Origins because they both sucked. Yeah. The Ahat are, by description, a race of avians. That is true, but they're not the avians. God, I'm so mad about this. This is welcome to my Factorio run, by the way, everyone. Where we really talk about Factorio. We talk about Factorio until the Factorio cows come home, and then we do never talk about Star Control for no real reason. Oh God, where did my life go wrong? I know a few places. About the time I thought to do a sushi base. Sorry, everyone. Just a moment. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. Uh, when are we doing Star Urcon Masters playthrough? When, or just Star Control 2? No, we'd be doing Urcon Masters because it has better music. That's all remastered. Ooh boy, when would I do that? Again, time is going to be the issue. I would love to do an Urcon Masters playthrough. The only problem is a lot of the time you're just sort of sitting there watching dialogue that you've seen before, because I know the game pretty well now, and I'm just like, okay, now what do we got? Oh god, that's terrifying. Duckdactyl. Zoe, you started watching the YouTube upload of the Sushi Base today. Oh, excellent. Thank you so much for watching that. Hi. It's interesting seeing how it all started. Yeah, I thought so too. I've been watching little bits and pieces of it myself, and it's nice seeing the base just when it was tiny. You know it's a good stream when the streamer is ranting about something unrelated. Yeah, I agree. So long as the streamer's not ranting about something that's like so unrelated to a video game that I'm like, oh, I was here for a video game speech. Why is he ranting about politics or his friend group? Friend group's actually kind of still interesting. Like, I just want to play. I just want video games. He's Mr. Person. Give me video game chat. Okay. So that's going to make coal. Well, that's going to make oil, which is very good. Very happy with that. Okay, how are we doing with this? We could probably make more green chips. Good realization about the political adjacency collection. Oh no, Splee, I'm afraid. What about it? My chips are all broken today, so now I have to spend more time eating them. Sad. What we need to do at some point is get some happy rocks over here, because it's going to take a while to actually do anything useful. I'm going to steal some happy rocks, and we'll sort it out in a moment. Not the klaxon signals that the stream's getting political, it's the notification that you're about to get political. Ah. I mean, I talk a lot about Star Control 2 and Warhammer 40k is things I talk a lot about just out of nowhere. Except Star Control 2, I actually know what I'm talking about. Warhammer, I don't really. Well, that's broken. That's cool. I've been enjoying playing Warhammer Total War though. That's been fun. Should be able to finish that tutorial very soon, and then I can start testing the Skaven. I don't actually know who Tom Morello is. But that's fair. Political conversations are tricky at the best of times, admittedly. So instead, I'm just going to talk about politics adjacent to control. Hello? Okay. That's interesting. Tom Morello is from the band Rage Against the Machine. Guy on TikTok who talks about how Starfleet would wipe the floor of Space Marines. No! No! Starfleet would not win against Space Marines. The dumbest thing I've ever heard. How strong are phasers, actually? That's a good question. I'd say phasers about, yeah, like 1-on-1 against Space Marine. Worf would, even Commander Worf would not stand a chance against a Space Marine. And I love Worf. I was about to say, you know I do, but maybe the part where you might start to have a difference is like the ship-to-ship combat. Yeah. The technological aspect is where you'd probably have an issue. However, the Imperium of Man, in general, is much larger. However, their ships may not be able to penetrate the shields. To be fair, though, Warhammer 40k teleporters, you've got to be a lot more careful with them because they don't... Yeah, we're going there. So, Star Trek transporters, not teleporters, transporters, deatomize you and then reatomize you somewhere. Atomize you and rematerialize you somewhere else. That's mostly safe until you consider what happens to your soul if you believe in such things. That's, that's neither here nor there. However, Warhammer 40,000 teleporters, they teleport you through the warp, right? You don't want to go through the warp. And that's why you don't want to go through the warp. I just did. Yeah. So anyway, we'll hydrate again, shall we? Warhammer 40,000 teleporters transport you through the warp, so they don't really necessarily move you. So getting so passionate about sci-fi, he's choking. Absolutely. Now, the warp, for those who don't know about 40k, is a absolutely freaking terrifying place to be. Because that is where demons live. This isn't like a, oh, theoretical demons. No, literal demons live in the warp. So, to transport through the warp will kill most people. Right? Because you'll just die in there. And it does kill people. And in fact, that's the whole thing with warp travel in... Oh god, that's not connected. The warp travel in Warhammer is using the warp. And it is dangerous. And if the Galliffield fails, demons will literally start appearing in your ship. And they're not like, hello, we are friendly demons. No, they will rip the living shit out of you. Well, it depends what sort of demons they are. Some demons will do other things to you, but they'll rip you in half regardless. And you don't want that either. Maybe you do. I don't know what sort of masochist you are. Maybe you're into that kind of thing. Starfleet teleporting a photon torpedo wherever they want is a big advantage. Yeah, exactly. And I don't think the Warhammer 40k Galliffields or shields are going to counter a photon torpedo just appearing. So I think the Imperium of Man does have better, like, larger technology, like more people. And I think if it was a one-on-one fight between... If it was a ground combat fight and not using technology, the Imperium of Man would win. But Starfleet / Federation / let's just bring in the whole bloody allies of the Starfleet, so the whole Federation. They've got the technology that'll win that one. Hey, by the way, my frames are starting to dip. That is finally happening. You always knew this day would come. But yeah, I don't think the Starfleet would have a very good chance against, like, literally 10 million soldiers landing on, say, Bajor. I think if 10 million Imperium soldiers landed on Bajor, I think they'd be in trouble. I don't think the Federation could deal well with that. I don't know why Bajor suffered enough, but Bajor can suffer a little more. Thanks, Dave. Because you know I don't know what I've got. Why do they always land on Bajor? First Cardassians, then the Dominion, now this. That's not even counting for the ass pulls that Star Trek is entirely built on. They can do anything with enough technobabble. Yeah, see, that's the other problem. You're quite right. Star Trek can do whatever the hell they want if they can just talk their way out of it. Whereas Warhammer, it'd be like, we have anointed the sacred machines, brother. Yes, anoint it with the sacred oils. Pray to the machine spirit. And it's like they don't have any sort of artificial intelligence or even less than that. Anything that is, oh, I guess the machine spirit in some ways is artificial intelligence. They're too based on anything major. No, you know what? The more I've argued about this, the more I kind of agree with them. I just don't think a Space Marine is going to have a problem against dealing with a Federation deployment or Starfleet deployment. Um, but against, say, oh yeah, no, we got problems here. Like, as soon as it gets ship to ship combat, they're in trouble. Whereas, like, the Federation would be like, yeah, we could have done this. Yeah, it's true. The Federation's like, yeah, we could have made Space Marines the way you've done it, but that is deplorable. And we like to say that we are like a force of good. And they're like, we care not about the force of good, we are here to crush you. Yeah, it's like, well, shit. The Imperium of Man does not give a shit about, you know, feelings or diplomacy. You are Xenos scum and you must die. It's really that simple. Oh yeah, if it's 40k universe, the Federation discovers it can't do FTL without getting torn out from the inside. But like, even if you think about the Earth in 40k, like Earth is just absolutely wrecked in 40k. Like Earth is gone, basically. Holy Terra is just, it has no oceans, it has nothing really of value on it. Holy Terra is a shit show. What am I doing? The common question. How does the Tau do FTL? It's a very good question, Gothin. I don't really know much about the Tau. Unification, I'd imagine. They declare Starfleet to be demons. Well, honestly, if they do not regard the God Emperor as a god, they don't need to be demons. They need to be heretics. Quite frankly, if you do not understand how the gods work in 40k, not understanding how heresy can work is actually dangerous. Like, I'm not like, because that is how you get, taken by, the ruinous powers. We're gonna fix that in a second. That now, actually. So you need to understand that if you, yep, thank you. The ruinous powers are incredibly dangerous, and I think the Imperium would not be equipped to deal with that. Because they'd just be like, oh, okay. I know what you're saying. And it's not a incorrect statement either. I just think that, I mean, a little bit more into that. I think the Imperium is used to dealing with a bunch of humans who are so far away from what they're used to that they can kind of tolerate that to an extent. That's how you get, your Ogrins, your Ratlings, those sorts of things. Because a lot of the Imperium has been away from Earth and human society for many thousands of years. And that's why the Great Crusade existed. It's about collecting those old planets and going, hey, by the way, just so you know, you're part of the Empire, the Imperium now. And they're like, well, I don't think we are. And it's like, okay, here come the Space Marines. And then the Space Marines go, yeah, you don't really get a choice in this matter. They deal with Q all the time. I don't think they deal with Q that often. I think Picard deals with Q a lot and Janeway, but that's about it. And to be fair, Picard and Janeway are both Starfleet captains with very impressive histories. And probably futures. Just think about it, Picard was just like this absolutely monumental force of the Federation. And Janeway was like someone who explored further than anyone else did and just trying to come home. Sisko, was a war hero. Don't get me wrong, I love Captain Sisko. but I don't think he was as big a deal as Janeway or Picard is in like a long-term scale thing. The Imperium can't get their shit together. However, I think the Starfleet or Federation would pity Space Marines. They would understand what they were, and they would be like, "Oh my God, this is barbaric," and they are. It is. It's horrible what they do to them. It's horrible what they are. But at the same time, what are you going to do about it? You can't really do anything about it. That is their society. You can't really change it. Their society is just absolutely effed. Hmm. It's worth building some more of these. It's worth trying. Cisco punched Q in the face first time they met. He did indeed. I mean, I believe that was season 1. He punched me. Picard never punched me. I'm not Picard. Oh, good line, good line. I mean, to be fair, Cisco is not a fan of Captain Jean-Luc Picard. Oh, hey, a train's going by. Look at that. And nor should Cisco have any reason to be a fan of Picard. As far as Cisco's kind of concerned, at least in season 1, Picard did kind of, like, was the catalyst for his wife dying. So, you know, not a fan. I respect Picard not, Cisco not having a highest opinion. Well, it wasn't really Picard's fault. You ever watch Deep Space Nine? I recommend it, dude. It's a good show. It's different from your like classic Star Treks because it's like a lot more rooted in one place. They do a little bit of exploration, but it is more rooted in one place, and so you get like a better feeling of a lot of the minor characters that sort of show up. Quark and Odo are great. Yeah, I always like Julian and Miles. I love those two. I just love Julian Bashir and Miles O'Brien. They were so fun. They're just two like I was gonna say two dads, but only one of them's actually a dad. But it's just a dad and his like single friend just going out and playing darts and doing what was it? The Alamo. I forgot the Alamo. Texas is unhappy with me. A lot more dark than regular Star Trek. At points, yeah. I mean, regular Star Trek can be pretty dark. Oh, I love Garrick. Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. Helios terrorist. Oh, religious terrorist Kita. I don't know why I put it with the R, like Akita. Yeah, Kira was good. I liked Kira. And then, of course, you got Jadzia. I haven't seen that one. Every now and then I just think maybe I should just do like a Star Trek watch along. We just like watch one episode a week of a Star Trek series. I don't know if anyone would be keen on that. I am tempted though. It's one of the many things I'm tempted to do, but I just don't have the time. Um, the belts are full of shit. I don't know what to add about it. The belts are just so overloaded with crap. I can't figure out what I need to build in it. Maybe we do have coal too high. Maybe we do have coal too high. But let's tone down coal just a tad. Don't even have a response to that, just acknowledging, yeah, it's bad. How far away am I from... Goodness, the central hub is so far away. Um, hmm. Why has that happened? I have to dual core the hub? Oh goodness. We might have a problem. Okay, we'll go back to fixing coal in a moment. You like the touchpad screens? Oh, okay, no, that does make sense. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That makes sense. We would have a lot of fast transport belts in here. There's not a lot I can do about that. What we can do is empty these out. Don't worry, we'll have a use for all those fast transport belts one day. Funny thing is, I do actually have a plan for the use of those. We're just not there yet. Everything's got to be blue belts before we can start doing what I need, my next plan. Which I see is not going as quickly as I would like. Oh. It's done? The mine's finally gone silent? Mine's gone silent. Just make sure we haven't dismantled anything we shouldn't have. Okay. We have one iron mine that is done. They put through about 3 million iron. Pretty impressed. Okay, Enterprise GUIs from the 80s. I mean, I find it really funny. There was a thing that They did a lot on Deep Space Nine because it was like a captain of a civilianish station, or a station that had a lot of civilians on it. And so he'd have like a lot of emails or like messages that he needed to do. And he would just come to his desk and it would just be covered in pads, basically tablet PCs. And he'd pick it up and he'd read one, and he'd hit a button, then he'd give it to like someone to go action it. He'd pick up the next one. And it's like, dude, these days you would just have one tablet and you'd be like, click, 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 click. But they would have stacks of tablets, and it was really funny to me. It is really funny to me in hindsight. Hey Mojo, how you doing? Well, let's drop the coal by another %. I thought that was a good idea, but it was not. Thank you very much for giving the shout out to him. Deserves it. He's a good boy. 50. Oh, 500. Duck indeed. How you doing, Mojo? How is life treating you? Hopefully well. Relevant quack as Duck was on screen. True. What are we lacking? Ah, Spidertrons. What a gosh darn surprise. Hey Wes, how you doing? What are we doing with Spidertrons? We've got 6 spiders currently roaming the factory. Very exciting. One of them is in the strangest place. Being on a plane full of sickly people last week is starting to show effect. Ah, that doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good at all. What do we need? More... Yeah, these efficiency modules really need to be pumped up, don't they? Got to pump up the jam. More of these too. Okay, that might be the plan. Okay. Oh, before we go too far. Jam, man, the jam. Gotta pump up the jam. Your jam not pumped? Oh my goodness. Oh, he says jam's not pumped. Oh no! Ah, shit. That's a pain. This jam's not even pumped. Bring the jam, bring on the marmalade. I was about to say I've never been a fan of marmalade, but now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever had marmalade. I think marmalade's just something that people talk about just to scare children. And it scared me because I wasn't touching marmalade, it's too scary. I was just a child. Must be jam because jelly don't shake like that. Marmalade has stuff with bits in it. Oh no, not bits. Come on, bits. Because we have marmalade like every day. Oh, Panda says that. Okay. No, we don't have marmalade. I know we don't have marmalade. If we had marmalade, I would have seen it on the shopping. And we like get the shopping and like I go through it and be like, we get this like we're supposed to? Did we get this like we're supposed to? I would know. I would know what we've got. Don't get marmalade. Kibbles and bits and bits and bits. Okay, if it's all sort of viscosity and fruit solids, can you have strawberry marmalade? I'm asking for a friend. No, marmalade's a thing that exists. I always thought it was just oranges. A Goldie. A cookie crunch. Oh, it's going to be the Golden Gay Times. We don't get Golden Gay Times here. We're not trusted with the Golden Gay Times in New Zealand. We get Cookie Crunches. That's what we learned today, by the way, Mojo. We don't get Golden Gay Times in New Zealand. We call them something different. You only like those if you're from Sydney? Dude, who doesn't enjoy Golden Gay Time? I mean, I've never had a Golden Gay Time. Well, no, we do. We do have Golden Gay Times. They're just called something different in New Zealand. They're called a Cookie Crunch, apparently. Anyway, I've been asked to show you a cat. Alright. Are you guys ready for a cat? You know it's a good cat when I look at it and I just chuckle. Okay. Here is your cat. Cat hearts all over it. We had to stop using the word marmalade, which means jam. Made marmalade from fruits like strawberries, plums, peaches, much more. Marmalade from citrus fruits. I only know marmalade as like orange. Not a fat cat, it's just a fluffy cat. It's just fluff. A fluff cat. I like its color. It's sort of a darkish brown. I reckon in the darkness it probably looks black, but smidge undergrade. Okay, well all cats are good. Question is, how good? Is it a great cat? We don't know. There's no way of knowing until this poll finishes. It does look like a soft boy, you're right. This is deemed a great cat. 57% of the votes though. It was a tough one. But it got through in the end. What matters. So this one's made 3 spiders so far. I'm actually really impressed. The reason why this is not making more is just needs more electric engines, which what we have added today, they should be getting those. You entered the European Union and their jam was exclusively used for citrusy things. Ah. Those Europeans made you change your words. How dare they? Now I understand why Brexit happened. I love one of the things that the British were fighting for was we want to have a different colored passport, and the EU's like, you can just do that, you know, you don't need to leave the EU to do that, and they're like, nah, we have to leave the EU for that. So funny. The EU was turning into a train wreck. I wasn't actually saying that. That was more of a joke than anything else. I wasn't actually saying that EU's turning into a train wreck. Really hard to see what's going on when everything's trying to be upgraded. Do we want to try and put more blue chips in? I think more blue chips would be wonderful. Zone goes in. You got the involuntary snicker from me there. I mean, he says turning into, you know. Oh, get away from that one. Get away from that one. I know where this leads. It doesn't lead anywhere good. This is how Steve gets in trouble. This is how Steve starts international incidents. Does anyone else have a klaxon? Thank you, Turtle. Yeah. Quite right. All right, that should start to make something useful. Hopefully. We have a duck. Political adjacency duck. The worst thing we've had in the world. And $40 worth of ice cream. Oh no. I've been surprised again. All right. Tell me about this 40 euros worth of ice cream. I need to know. I don't need to know, but I want to know. We might need more silos. I think we need more silos. Yeah. Sorry. Put them over here. Company you work with has fridges. Fridges get filled with ice. Okay. Fair enough. Silly me for asking. When will I ever learn? Never, probably. If I was going to learn, I would have learned a long time ago by now. Pounds of euros. 40 pounds of euros. 40 pounds of euros is probably a lot. 40 euros, a lot of ice cream. I would imagine 40 euros is a decent chunk of ice cream. I would hope so. Because I don't think 40 euros is nothing. Okay. Are lacking a lot. Okay, we are needing more steel. I'm not too surprised by that fact. We want to improve our steel production over here. Oh, something's in my throat. Not actually in my throat, but you know, something's making me cough in any case. Baskin Robbins. Have I had Baskin Robbins? I don't know. Maybe. I always forget which one I've had. Aspirated chip? Yeah, maybe. Okay, so we tried to add another silo. That's pretty good. That's good stuff. What else we want another one of? Night vision goggles. We just don't make night vision goggles, apparently. That's strange. We make them one time, one place. Yeah. Let's make some more. Relatively easy to make. I need steel and that. A pea in his lungs. How do you get a pea in your lung? Oh, you just said it was a TV show. Why would I immediately go, is that real? it's a weird day, Dave. I don't know what to tell you. That's good. America and Britain are basically the same country anyway. That's alright. If anyone was offended by that, I like to often say that Australia and New Zealand are basically the same country anyway. It really gets Kiwis angry. That's why I do it. They came from the same company, I'd understand, but don't they come? I assume the bread and the sausages come from two separate companies. Okay, so we don't really need that, but it's nice to have. Is that actually the reason? That's pretty funny if that's the reason. Huh. Well, there you go. I'm fairly content with that explanation. Thank you. Yeah, I know the baker's dozen is 13, but the cut down is the interesting part. I wish I had tried to upgrade so many things at once. 12 is easy to package than 13, that's true. Can't deny that. I mean, I can deny that, but I don't know why I would. Not like it's helping anything. Started during the rationing of World War II. As usual, World War II changes everything. Oh, hello there. What'd you do, Zoe? Or did I do something and I didn't realize? Oh. Right. Yes, the blues. The blue belts. Alright, it happens. Eventually you'd reach an equilibrium. Okay, we've got one rocket ready, but it currently has no fish in it. It doesn't have enough space science. Big hot dog and big bun. Big dog and big bun. Big bun just sounds like a really big rabbit. Imagine it. And I was going to carve bomb my entire factory with a blue upgrade plan if I'd got the votes. Yeah, Zoe, that would have been bad. On hindsight, that would have been a terrible idea. Big bun! Yay! I know, right? I got excited with thinking about it too. What are we doing? Probably put some more red chips in here. Yeah, red chips is probably a good thing to make. It's good and honorable to make some red chips. What happens if you have 5 children? Would that mean you get like a 25% extra money because of taxes? I don't know. Cut, not rebate. Oh, sure, it's a cut until. So wait, the first child is a 25%. The second one is a 50%, or is it 25 additional, like 20%, 5% off 75%? That's my question. Additive. So yeah, if you have 5 kids, at that point, you're at like uh, negative 25%, and there. Yeah, but go for the 5th child, get an extra 25%. Smart action. Right. Ooh, valid question. Those are looking good. I mean, to be fair, we're asking Wes here about like Hungarian policy. I don't know what Wes's majors are, but I don't think it's in Hungarian policy. Yeah. I just predicted that was the problem that we were running into here. Damn it, Wes, why do you not know all Hungarian policy on laws when we're asking them? Come on, man! Come on! Okay, we have got enough. We've got night vision's going up pretty nicely, actually. We might go well with another duck silo. Not a sweatshop. Maybe a sweatshop? This is a sweatshop. I wish I would just highlight where all the ducks are being built. Then I could just find the place that's the furthest away. Which is, I don't think, something anyone really ever considered when this mod was being made. Like factory search, I mean. Like, what if they want to, you know... You know what we need to do, actually? No, this is a serious thing we need to actually do. Beans tea. I'm gonna put another one of these down. That's there, that's there. I think I want to put one, like, over here. But, doing that, I would like to do it properly. Call me old-fashioned. Call me old-fashioned, dear boy! I think we should do this properly. You're old-fashioned. Yeah, boy. What I wanted. Now who's in charge? I'm over here being old-fashioned. Bet you're right where I want you, turtle. How does that make you? If uncomfortable is the first word that comes to mind, fair enough, I respect that. Okay. Yeah, twists mustache. Does need its own political adjacency alarm. Probably not, actually. West cares deeply about a lot of politics stuff, so I think having a political adjacency alarm for West doesn't quite work because that's what he talks about a lot of the time because that's what he's interested in. Like me having a Warhammer alarm. Oh shit, Steve's talking about orcs again. Typical. Oh, love a good war. Okay, well, okay. One was Space Marine 2 this winter. Oh, dude. That would be interesting. I never played Bolt. I didn't play the game Bolt Gun, but I understand people enjoyed it. I'm not into that sort of shooter, but I understand people like Bolt Gun, and that makes me happy. I'm happy for them. Bolt Gun is okay-ish. Yeah, that's valid. I understand people liked it, and that's important. I looked at it and I was like, this doesn't look like a sort of game that I'd be interested in. I think I think the problem I had with Bolt Gun is I really don't want to just fight Chaos. Like, I find Chaos very boring to fight. I get it. Like, oh yeah, there's demons. No, John, you are the demon, and then John was a zombie. You know, I get it. No one likes demons. Yes they are. Oh, you're right, they weren't. If... 5? I don't know who you're talking about. Correct, Dave. No one saw that exactly. No one saw that go wrong. It was meant to be like that all along, obviously. The important thing is when it pulls copper off the line, it just adds more copper into the line. We need to probably do something with all this copper, actually. YouTuber who's big on retro shooters. Ah, see. Oh god. This is what I was afraid of happening. Rather than fix it, just put another box down. Fine. Just chuck another box down. It'll sort itself out. It'll be good. It'll be fine. Can't recycle red stuff? What do you mean? Oh, I want to use it later. So the idea is when all the outside belts have become blue, then all the internal belts will become red. We will be using them, do not fret. We will be turning... So that's why I'm not too sad about it, because right now we have... Let's see. Only about 40,000 yellow belts, actually. Not too bad. Method to my madness. Yeah, well, there's also a lot of madness to my madness, but a method. And we'll add some more reds here as well. I seem sad. Did I? Oh, I'm not sad. I might just be a little tired, that's all. No, I'm not sad, don't worry. But anyway, oh, hit these. No, I'm not sad. Don't you worry. I'm having a good time. Just a little tired, I think. Don't worry. It'll pass for a moment. Anyway, I'm gonna be done in about 15 minutes anyway, so we're just gonna ride that out, and then we're just gonna make some delicious blue chips, green chips. God damn it. I got blue and green mixed up. Oh my goodness, if I had that many blue chips though. But hey, look, thank you for being concerned, Bullet Test. I'm not sad though. But if I was at this point, I would tell you, but I'm not. Thank you for your concern. I truly do mean that. Okay, what are we doing with all these gear wheels anyway? They're just going around doing their thing, living their best life. We more blue chips, I think. I think we get away from that concept. Just we. That's what we need to do. Just blue chips. I mean, that's not really a new discovery, is it? More blue chips is kind of one of the biggest problems we have. Yeah, you go. Base will figure out everything else eventually. I think we have. I don't know if I believe it, but we'll try. I don't know if I believe that it's fixed. I want to believe it's fixed. I just... I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Hopefully this results in things being made. What are we doing with these iron plates? What can we do with the iron plates that we... things that we need? Most of the things we don't need large numbers of, that's the problem. How many ducks are being made versus what's on the belt? I think that the number of ducks has not gone beyond one yet. Have a look. Oh, we did actually make another one. We're at 2 ducks in an hour. No, wait. A duck an hour at the moment. Still. So the next question is, do we have a duck on the belt? We do not. There's 2 products. It has not launched anything. What? What? Oh no. I don't have no idea what Veldek's talking about. He's testing my intelligence and finding me wanting. Now what? I don't know. I keep making ducks. Power demands are increasing. That's not too surprising. I was like going to just the number that doesn't really help, but do we want to consider getting rid of the steam engines? Maybe they do generate 40 megawatts of power. Actually, probably not. Yeah, my brain cell hurts as well, I'm afraid. It's looking for a friend and it sees no one. The harsh, uncaring world where my little brain cell sees. Oh god. Woo speaking again. My brain cell. My poor little brain cell. I'm just continuing it because I guess I hate myself. I don't know. Actually, one more thing I'd like to check. Okay, nothing did go through that. The fact that I'm seeing like plastic and green chips just sounds like it's a perfect, ripe opportunity for red chips. Because you can never go wrong with extra red chips. Just think of all the things that red chips can do. They can make you blue chips. That is all, but that's sometimes all you need. All you need is chips. Meow, 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 meow. All you need is chips. Chips. All you need is chips. Okay, will that help? Who bloody knows? Blanks? Oh, did I forget them again? Hey. Yeah. Red chip. Darn. Well, it's an easy fix, at least this one. Thank you. Find space. Like that part, you know, when you're driving a car and you're just like, look at me, sorry. Don't mean to brag or anything, just, when you're just driving a car. Anyway. And you're just like waiting for like to turn and you're just like, no. No. Oh, here's a, no. After that guy. No. Like that. It's just really waiting for a spot. Anything you understand, correct me on. Yeah, I appreciate it. By me, the guy's just a casual driver. Just driving, a car. Oh, hey, it got through finally. Really enjoying driving these days. Glad that I can do it now. I'm getting better. And I'm learning how to drive to places that I've previously only bussed to. So that's nice. Very exciting, actually. Missing another split to the right. All I'm missing. Oh, how long has that one been like that for? Oh boy, that's never made anything, like ever. Quite frankly, it doesn't even need to make anything, but whatever. It's just been sitting there for hours, just never making a single thing. Move in the other direction, you let other people drive you where you want to go. That's fair. Public transportation is not known as being great in Auckland. It's okay. People do like to complain a lot about it a lot more than I think it deserves, but I think it's fine. But people are like, well, it's not as good as it is in London or in, you know, Tokyo or Germany, just all of Germany. It's like, sure, we're a, you know, much smaller city than any of those cities. You know, the city of Germany deserves all the complaints. I don't think so. As I said, I don't think it's great. Like, we have one train a day. We have a bit more than one train a day. But I think people like forget the size of Auckland and just how spread out it is. Like, why don't we have? We googled it. Oh, you're talking about the train to go from Auckland to Hamilton. Yeah, well, yeah, that train's only one a day. But into like inside Auckland, bad. Sorry, yeah, you're talking about the train that goes from Hamilton to Auckland. That train is only once a day. You're right. But I mean, how often do you really want to go to Hamilton? Honestly, once a day. Once a day is about all I could handle it. That being said, I haven't been to Hamilton in a while, so I've really got nothing against Hamilton either. It's fun to joke about it. I mean, it's fun to joke about every city that you don't live in, right? Hell, it's fun to joke about the city you do live in. Yeah, they'll get around to it. They'll make the rest. One duck an hour is actually pretty good. I'd be pretty happy if we can consistently get one duck an hour. Are my blue chips being made any faster? Eh, be more consistent. 23.1 per minute. That's over 50 hours though. Over 10 hours, 33. 1 hour, 39. Over 10 minutes, 43. I mean, it's actually possible that we are building more blue chips. Giving up on 5 minutes? Oh goodness, no. You just can't start at 5 minute. Like, you know, if you're wanting to achieve a goal, you don't try to achieve from 0 to 60 immediately. Sorry, don't mind me. Just another car reference because I can drive. You know, don't mind me. Uh, this is not what a thing I'm going to start doing. But yeah, we got to start somewhere. What's this? St. John Transit song. Have a look at that later. It was a Nicolas Cage reference. I don't think I've seen many Nicolas Cage movies. I don't really watch movies that often. I'm pretty struggle to find a Nicolas Cage movie I have seen. Live near the city and you have trams. Yeah, I like trams. I wish we had trams, but they took them all out, and then they keep talking about putting them back in again. But you can't. I mean, they took them out years ago, like before I lived here. Probably before I was born, honestly. I'd have to look at that. But the city used to have trams, and then they went, no, trams are silly. And then everyone goes, why don't we have trams? I go, trams are cool, eh? Yeah, kinda. Okay. I think I want another. I want more green chips. Does a transit song have a catchy song? No, it just usually has the mayor screaming at them. Let's listen. It's pretty good. No, I mean I don't think we actually have a transit system song, and if they did, they'd complain about it because of course they would. Also, that's not connected to anything, and it should be. You know what? I don't even care anymore. I don't even care. I started to care, and then I realized, you know what? Don't even care. Dumb ways to Melbourne's Transit's dumb ways to die. That was a good one. Yep, that was Melbourne. Dumb ways to die. That's a pretty good one. Let's take green chips to 9%. Because I think that would increase our blue chip percentage as well. It would also mean that we need to make more green chips, but that's okay. Very catchy, super dark. Yeah, if I remember rightly, most of them was sort of jokey things. The last verse was mostly like, yeah, don't F around with trains. They will eat you. And not in a good way. In a bad way. And no one wants to be eaten by a train. Some people want to be eaten by a train. I guarantee someone's like, oh yes, train vor. That's what I'm into. Please don't. Hey Mojo, I'll just give you a warning on that word. Probably don't use that word. And no, the word was not Melbourne. Yeah, I've only ever been to Australia once. And it was only Melbourne, and I liked Melbourne. Melbourne was nice. Less commuter so controversial. We all know which word I was actually talking about. Yeah, I quite liked Melbourne. Nice. I went there for PAX. I enjoyed PAX. I enjoyed Melbourne. Anyway, now that I've ostracized myself from the Australian community. So if we launch this, we'll get 36 fish. Melbourne is great in the summer. The winter, it's a hellhole. I went there during winter because that's when PAX was, and I wasn't that bad. It was a bit cold. But Zoe, you don't like the cold. I think this is the second comment you've made about not liking cold. So I think I see where you're going from. Not that bad. It peaked at 7 degrees. I see. You're not built for the cold. Fair enough. Fair enough. I bought slippers the other day. Like when I bought this massive water bottle that is comically large. It needs 2 hands. I got a giant 2-hand this giant water bottle. But I bought slippers, and I'm going to show you my slippers because I've been wearing them. This is the thing people are into. Anyway, And they're fluffy. They're fluffy little slippers. And I'm like, ooh. So I've been wearing them and they've been keeping my feet warm. Anything over 15 is terrible. I mean, they're the cheapest slippers money could buy. Like, they're bought from Kmart. So, you know, they're not great. They'll probably fall apart in a few weeks. But for now, my feet are warm and I'm enjoying the warmth. Little toes are warm. It's nice. Oh god, no, that would kill me. Do you love Kmart? Yeah? Why would you not have Kmart? What happened to Kmart? I'm so confused. What happened to Kmart? It might not be the same store in America. Nice sushi? Thank you. I made it myself. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of Kmarts. Alright, you know what? Actually, speaking of Kmart, it's time I go. The 2 points are completely unrelated, of course. But it is in 3, which is about the time I gotta go, because I'm gonna drive into work tomorrow, which means I gotta get up nice and early. This job is done. That's true. My job is done. We've launched some ducks. Duck. We have launched 2 ducks today. I know, right? Just don't mind me. Just a car owner. How are we going with spiders, actually? Oh, don't move that. Ah, we're going okay with spiders. 2 built in the last hour. We do want to keep that going. You have to get up at stupid 6 a.m. in the morning to go to the office because your managers think people work better in the office. Honestly, how do you know my car was dark blue? I didn't tell you that, did I? Yeah, I mentioned that. Did I? I don't remember mentioning that. It was a very good guess. Oh, good. Ghosting's going to add that to the things he knows about me. Now we know. Right. That's all you know about the car. There are a million dark blue cars in the world. Alright, well actually we've got to stop here. How many dark blue cars are there in New Zealand? 3? That's about that. Maybe, I think actually, I've been counting them. I think it's like 4 or 5 in Auckland alone. Auckland's pretty big, so maybe Christchurch has 1, maybe Wellington has 2, you know, just the normal. I love that just little patch of coal there for no reason. Anyway, we're going to save here. Made some good progress. We made 2 ducks. 85 ducks. Just start looking. Alright, so let's start doing the ending. Or Ghost and reveals more information about my life. Thank you everyone very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. If you've enjoyed yourself and you're new here, do please consider following. I'd appreciate it. Otherwise, do what you want. That's how I eat it. Just do what you want. I don't care. Meh. Hey, thanks for coming here, Zoe. If you would like to watch more of this, well, I got some good news for you. We've got the YouTube channel. Well, bam. YouTube.com/SeiferKatt. That's where I post all my Factorio VODs. They're behind, I won't lie. They are months behind, but I've started uploading the Sushi base. So, if you want to see where it all started, that's where you can go. It is It's very teeny tiny there. I think we're up to like 4 sessions there, so it's old. But yeah, it's all there. But you got other Factorio runs that are completed, such as a C block run, a Bob's run in a maze, a other Sushi Bell run that went horribly wrong. It was not as aspirational as this one. A Nullius run, and a Space Exploration run. So we've done a lot of runs. A lot of Factorios on that channel, but there's other stuff there too. So do check that out if you're so inclined. You also got the Discord. That's where you can find me outside my regular streaming time. I'm just lazy about uploading. I've been trying to get better at that and trying to catch up. We'll get there. What else do I have to say? Ah, the crickets are back. Wonderful. I will next be streaming on a Wednesday. So in a couple of days I'll be streaming. So not tomorrow, but the day after I'll be streaming. And I'll either be streaming Darkest Dungeon, or if I'm feeling a bit spicy, maybe I'll play some Warhammer. I don't know. Haven't decided. Wednesday is the day I decide what I want to stream pretty much on the day. So come by on Wednesday, see what I'm playing. Darkest Dungeon. Oh no. The duckest of dungeons. Yeah, come by for that. But I also do stream Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and that's when I stream Factorio. What we do. And with that, I am done for the night. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!